Hi, my name's Rachel Swigert, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do your own acrylic nails. Now, for those of you that don't know what acrylic nails are, they're these little plastic tips that you're going to place on the edge of your nail, and then a powder, that's the actual acrylic that goes over it to make the nail stronger and last longer. Now, normally this is really expensive to have done, but I have a $14 kit from Walgreens, and it comes with everything you're going to need. Comes with a little sponge, a nail file, a little stick to push back your cuticles, a brush, the nail glue, primer, the acrylic liquid, and then a little apple scent thing to add to the liquid because the acrylic liquid has a very strong chemical smell, and then the actual powder that you're going to dip into. It does not come with your own nail polish or scissors, so you're going to need to get those. Now, the first thing you're going to do is pick out your right size for all your nails. Now, to do this, you're going to want to make sure that the tip goes width to width. So you don't want it to be too short or too wide. So I've already done that. And then you're going to want to take the glue and put just a little on the inside edge. You don't want to do too much or else it's going to spill out and get on your finger. And then you're going to want to place it on your nail and press it and hold it down. Make sure when you place it, it's where you want it, because you don't want to be moving it around too much or else it's not going to stick as well. You just hold it down a little to make sure it stays. Now, once you have it on, I obviously don't want it this length, so you're gonna take your scissors and cut it a little. And don't worry if it's straight or not, because you're gonna file this down into the shape that you want. You're gonna take your acrylic primer now and paint just a little on your actual nail bed. Alright, now once you've done this, you're going to take your file or this file and file your nail into the shape that you're going to want it. You can do a coffin shape, which is what I'm doing, or you can just do round or square, whatever you want. I've already done this to save time, but just make sure when you do this that you want to file down the edge from the actual plastic to your nail. So you want to go straight over like this so that there's not an edge. So like your nail doesn't like have a bump in it. But I've already done this, and I have it right here. So once you have that done, it's time to actually apply the acrylic. The kit comes with a brush, but I didn't take care of mine, so I have another brush right here. You guys are going to want to make sure that you wash your brush very well after, or else the acrylic's going to dry and ruin your brush. Alright, so you're going to take a little of the liquid they give you and pour it into this cap that they give you. And the scent is very strong, so I'm going to take some of this, and it says add a few drops. So I'm going to do that. And then you guys are also going to want paper towel, because you're going to want to wipe off your brush every time you re-dip into the pot. So first thing that I'm going to do is get my brush wet in the liquid, and then just do that. Alright, so now it's all ready. I'm going to dip into here, and I just want to grab a little of the powder. So when the liquid touches the powder, it turns into a sort of gel. This gel is the acrylic. And here, I'll try to show you guys. You're going to want to just place the little ball, as they call it, at the base of your nail. And then if it's a little dry, mine's a little dry, I didn't dip enough liquid, you can dip back in to help you spread it down your nail. All right. You're gonna wanna make sure it goes right up to the bottom of your nail bed so that you don't have to redo them faster than you normally would when you fill them in. All right. Now, one dip isn't going to be enough to cover your whole nail. So this is where I wipe off the excess on my paper towel. And now I'm gonna re-dip in the liquid and get some more gel. All right. Now place the ball in the middle. And smooth it down my nail. Make sure you get the edges. Want to make sure the acrylic covers your whole nail. Make sure it's thick enough or else your nail is going to snap a lot faster when you're doing stuff. Just going to do one more little coat. Alright, and it dries really fast, so make sure you have it where you want it and there's no bumps or anything. Even if there are bumps, that's okay, because we're going to go back over this and file again. Alright. So here we go. Have mine all done. Now this has to dry for a little bit. Not very long, just like a couple seconds. But once that dries, I'm going to take my file and I'm going to want to smooth over the top, just to make sure all the little bumps that I have and imperfections go away. And then I can retake my nail file and your shape kind of changes as you add the acrylic. So I'm just gonna go back and retouch up my shape that I want. All right, let's see. Okay, I think it's dry enough to go over top of it now. You never want to go straight across or else that's going to make it thinner and you want it as thick as you can. So you're going to want to go on an angle this way and an angle this way. So it also keeps the rounded shape. So I have my nail how I want it. So this is all done. So now this is a color I'm going to do and I'm just going to paint it. This is a gel coat that's going to last longer than a regular nail polish would. So I'm just going to paint that very carefully. Maybe do a couple coats, but once I did that, I have to wait for it to dry and then I'll add a top coat and let that dry. And now I already have the rest of mine done. So that was it for me, but you guys will have to go and continue to do that for all your nails. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my video. I look forward to watching the rest of your guys'.